Hey everyone, Ryvies here, and today I'm going to be looking at the Marvel Legends comic accessory wave, ROM Space Knight. This is a figure that I have no clue what the character is about, but he looks cool, he looks fun, and I decided, yeah, I want him. The package is pretty standard for a Marvel Legends card back, and it has a whole bunch of cool stuff. You have your small comic on the back, except all big and blown up, and then the other figures in the wave. I have all of them except Miles Morales because that figure just does not look that good. This figure looks really good. I mean, obviously the comic is painted pretty nicely for Marvel Legends, so let's just pop him out. I made sure to get the one with the best paint that I could, because, you know, sometimes they look a little awkward, so no use in trying to, like, not go for one that is easy to find and looks good. Okay, and wow, Marvel Legends has really been killing it lately with their new sculpting and molding. I mean, this guy looks great. The silver finish is really cool. I think it looks even better than their Ultron figure. And, ooh, this guy just hits right because, you know, I love myself some big, chunky robots. Now, ooh, okay, just checking out the joints. Alright, so far the joints feel and look pretty much Marvel Legends-y, but not the bad Marvel Legends-y, the good Marvel Legends-y. So that is good. And you know what? Because he's a robot, I don't mind the ratchet joints as much. And look at those clankery feet. Ooh, hits just the right spot. And look at that wonderful gradient they did around the thrusters. That borderline looks premium. The only thing different they could do is, I guess, panel line the inside of that to make it look black. But other than that, this is a really nice looking figure. Another quality release from this wave. Yeah, if you are a fan, I believe that everyone who's a fan of ROM is going to be very pleased with this figure. However, his legs are very inaccurate. As you can see, those only go up to the boots and they have a completely different shape. But these, I believe, are using the Titania leg parts that came in the Secret Wars retro wave, so they look a little off compared to the boxiness of this overall buck, but I don't dislike it. It still looks nice. And taking a look at everything he comes with, you have, of course, an extra pair of hands, though you don't get a full set of fists, just a fist and another open hand, as well as an open hand and a slightly closed hand that's just for grabbing the comic. Now, the comic comes with every single figure of this wave, and it looks really nice. High quality print, though it's on a black plastic instead of a white one. That feels kind of weird, but you can fully read the text, and I think if you want, like, comic books for your overall display, or you're doing a background, it's a good thing. And then he has this big gun, which this is, from what I've heard, is removable. I guess it's not the red part. I thought it was. I guess it's not. So you have your little scanner or blaster, and then of course you have your other little scanner or blaster. I swear people were taking the red piece off. I guess not. And then of course you have your big chunk and blast effect part, which is perfect and looks really nice and cool. The one funny thing I just noticed is that the lower part of the handles are not painted, so you just have this gray line for where the no paint is and the paint is, and you can see the actual color, which isn't that far off, but it's definitely a darker shade. Pretty funny though. And I mean, come on, that looks great. How could you resist this figure? A cool robot with cool laser blasters. It's perfect. In hand, this guy is just pretty. This guy is just fun to get into poses. He feels nice, and ooh, I don't like how I felt like I broke that one, but yeah, he feels nice. Overall, it's a solid looking figure, a solid feeling figure, and I guess now I should probably get... Ooh, that shouldn't rotate like that. I should probably get into the posability and articulation. His head is on a ball joint that is then connected into the head itself with a hinge and other ball joint, giving you a really nice range of motion. Pretty much a better version of what's on Maximum Spider-Man. Then his arms have a full 360-degree rotation, 360 at the bicep, double jointed bend at the elbow, and then hinge, swivel hinge at the hand, except if you swap it out for his other set, you have a swivel hinge, except it goes down instead of... yeah. And moving into the torso, we have a ball joint, a really nice ball joint at the upper torso. This thing, ball joint-wise, blows Ultimate Iron Man out of the water, and then you have your forward crunch, and backwards crunch, which is just a crazy amount of crunch. This guy has really good articulation for a Marvel Legends. And then leg goes back, forward that far, back not at all, and then he is the splits, which could be better, obviously, but he's not Spider-Man. Double jointed bend at the knee, and that goes up like that. And then of course you have a thigh swivel, nicely cut. Look at the rippling muscles on this robot. And then you have a pivot at the foot, and then goes down and up that far. That is his articulation. Ultimate Iron Man and Black Widow, SHF Bakugo and SHF Deku, and SHF Okarun and Figma Dark Pit. When Marvel Legends wants to hit, when they make those obscure characters that only a few people will buy, but knock it out of the park, that's when you know you're gonna have a good figure on your hands. And of an obscure character which looks cool. That is like the best criteria for an action figure. And for those people who've been waiting years for a new action figure of their favorite obscured character, I love when Marvel Legends does this for them. Yeah, he only comes with one fist, but he's still fun, and that's what matters. And for the price, this is what we should be getting. Good quality, new sculpting, and fun. Thank you all for watching. Time to get into the posing, and if you haven't already, please like and subscribe.